When a client comes to me and they'd like to use someone else's work in their work, I tell them they've got two choices. One, they could pay for it, or two, they can fair use it. What's fair use? It's when someone uses a clip in a movie or a documentary, a quote from a poem, a biography, a quote in a review. Those are all fair uses. Why? Because they're transformed. They're being used for a new reason. Those are examples. Here are a few more we're going to look at. As you heard in the second song, referring to a big hairy woman, it was a comment, a parody on the original song, Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison. Two Live Crew was commenting on the original, so the Supreme Court held that even though they used a lot of the same riffs, it was a fair use because it was a parody.
A happy town inside LA where rich folks play the day away, but under the moon, the 12th of June, two victims flail, assault, assail, somebody will go to jail. Who will it be? Oh my, oh me.
When this illustrated book came out during the OJ trial, it was clearly riffing off of Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat, meter and style. But it wasn't a parody, it was a satire. It was taking the underlying work to make a comment on the trial, not on the book, and therefore was not a fair use. Take these two works, both by really famous artists, Jeff Koons with the puppies and Richard Prince with the Rastafarian photographs. One was found to be a fair use and one was not. It's almost impossible to understand why. I can't even do it. The puppies were based on a photograph, transformed in some way, but still not a fair use. Unclear why. The photographs were just drawn on by Richard Prince, and he specifically said that he wasn't looking to make any comment on it, and yet the court found that it was a fair use. These are examples of how difficult this area has become, and how often creative people need to go to lawyers to be able to help find these answers. By the way, everything that you saw in this piece was fair used. Why? Because it was transformed into a teaching tool.